Boys, we are back with another freaking video. Saw use one here. This time we're going to be tackling the contract of knocking out tourists on high G flights. So this one's one that kind of confused me when I was starting out Kerbal Space Program, but now I have a way better understanding of how to deal with it. So that's what we're going to be doing in this video. As you saw in the beginning, I went ahead and changed the Kerbal's G limit to about 1.3. So first of all the Kerbals that you can hire, the pilots, engineers, scientists, all of them have higher G limits than tourists. So first of all, if we can knock them out, especially when we made their G limit even harder, if we can knock them out with this spacecraft, there's no way we couldn't knock out a normal tourist playing in career mode. So I just wanted to make sure that I could prove that this spacecraft was well equipped to do that. So whenever you make the craft, you can see I have the center of mass node turned on, and I have the center of lift node turned on. That's very important for making your airplanes aerodynamic and stable. If your weight is behind your center of lift, then it'll be extremely unstable. Normally you want your center of mass well in front of it, towards the front of the spacecraft. If you want a craft that can turn hard, which is what we want in this case, because we want to be able to make really tight turns with high Gs that'll knock out our tourist, then you want to put your center of lift really close to your center of mass. So that's what we did in ours. So first off, we're going to take the approach of just getting a nice high trajectory. We want to get good height because we don't have very powerful engines. The craft is very minimalist, not a whole lot of parts, easy to make when you don't have a lot unlocked on the tech tree. Since you would be doing this in career mode, that makes sense. So we climb to a good high altitude. I think we climb up to about 5,000, right over the Space Center. Also, another thing is you want to be able to turn that spacecraft quick. So having the wings and the center of lift and mass close together, that helps on one aspect. And then also having a lot of wing surfaces and flaps that move also helps. So we have those 4 flaps in the back. All of them have their authority limiter turned up, so they give us a little bit more oomph in our turn, I guess. There goes the camera being a little wobbly. So we're going straight down, trying to build up as much speed as possible, because whenever we make that real tight turn, it'll give us a lot of Gs. So we go to about 350 meters a second, pull a tight turn, knock out Bill, knock out the scientist, knock out the engineer. We almost knock out the pilot. Pilots have really high G limits, so it's really hard to knock them out. If they would have been set to a normal G limit of just 1.0 instead of the multiplier we added, I'm sure we would have almost knocked him out. So this craft can undoubtedly knock out a tourist. So I just wanted to make this little short video to help you guys out. If you were having problems knocking out Kerbals for that contract, just leave a like. If you want to comment, tell me what you want to see next, what contracts to help you guys get filled out. I would absolutely love to do that. So yeah, the craft was pretty easy to build. You can see that in the beginning. You don't have to do the exact craft file, just something along those lines. You could honestly use a lot less engines too. You don't really need all that thrust. That was just so I could get high a little faster. You can, as long as you get up there at some point, it doesn't really matter. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching this video. Just like and subscribe. Tell me what you want to see next. And otherwise, saw yous out. Thanks, guys.